Since 2009, Siouxland News has teamed up with the U.S. Marshals, helping spread the word on fugitives at large. Tonight, our Yatzgawaran brings you an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to track down a fugitive on the run.
The United States Marshals Fugitive Task Force. They are the federal government's premier agency for fugitive investigations, with the broadest arrest authority of any federal law enforcement agency. Through justice, integrity, and service, the U.S. Marshals are tasked with finding some of the nation's most violent fugitives.
Things like murder, homicide, violent crimes, sexual assault.
Long hours, late nights, and early mornings make up unpredictable days for the Marshals. Armed with nearly 230 years of experience in tracking down fugitives, they possess the authority to cross jurisdictional lines, apprehending fugitives in the U.S. and abroad.
Pick people up one after the other if the stars align.
Assigned to the Northern Iowa Fugitive Task Force, Deputy David Hubble is one of roughly 3,000 deputy U.S. Marshals charged with apprehending fugitives across the U.S. And during a ride-along, I got a closer look, seeing how these marshals track down these fugitives and put them behind bars.
We also adopt cases that are high-profile cases that, because of their very nature, that they're going to generate a lot of interest from the community.
Just last Wednesday morning, the task force caught a sex offender by surprise. Cameras were rolling as marshals arrested a registered sex offender as he was leaving his Sioux City apartment.
Another warrant for probation violation.
For what?
For taking off to South Dakota without permission and being in company of a 14-year-old girl.
I wasn't.
And that same day, another sex offender arrest around 6 p.m. This footage shows Mario Chavez, a sex offender taken into custody after multiple counts of failure to register as a sex offender. Chavez was arrested at a Casey's gas station on Lewis Boulevard. He was taken to the Woodbury County Jail.
Everything lines up in our favor. We can get quite a few in a day, but I would say typically 1 to 2.
But before an arrest, it takes planning and preparation. Sometimes marshals can spend minutes for an arrest, while others may take hours upon hours, days, even years, looking for the fugitive.
Typically, a smaller department isn't able to get in contact with maybe officials in Mexico or officials in Germany, but we have all the networking laid out for us.
Hubble has helped find fugitives, including 2 Sioux City brothers, Jamal Dean and Levon Dean, who were convicted of traveling from South Sioux City to Sioux City in April of 2013 to assault and rob 2 drug dealers.
Of course, he was captured on his way to the Mexico border, and we were able to intercept him using our pre-built law enforcement networks.
And perhaps the notable capture for Hubble was Mitchell Meyer, a sex offender we featured in May 2015 on Siouxland's Most Wanted. Meyer had been on the run for over 16 years, wanted for sexually abusing 2 minors in his hometown of Correctionville, Iowa.
We actually had a caller that was able to tell us exactly where he was.
Meyer was arrested in Mexico and deported to the U.S. in 2016, now faces a 20-year prison sentence.
Our relationship with KMEG 14 and Fox 44 has had a huge impact on the number of criminals we're able to get off the streets per day, some of which we wouldn't even have a clue where they were without these tips. But thanks to the viewers, it gives us another couple 100,000 sets of eyes.
In Sioux City, I'm Yatzgawaran, Siouxland News.
If you want to help the Marshals in their mission, be sure to tune in every Monday night to Siouxland News at 10, where we'll feature one of the fugitives on the Marshals list. Plus, for a list of currently wanted fugitives, check out the Siouxland's Most Wanted section on our website, siouxlandnews.com.